don't know why. I don't know why the fuck I just did that. But hey, hello, how y'all doing, bro? I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me, bro. It's been a minute since I seen y'all, but you know, we back. We're back, and I have amazing news. As you can probably tell by the title of the video, yes, I was in the Apple Music halftime show, Super Bowl 59. And it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I'll break it down like as to like how I got involved with it, how the experience was, and yada yada yada. Right here I got a hat that Kendrick Lamar actually gave us, a little gift to keep. But yeah, man, it was a pretty cool experience. I don't know. So let's see. I'll just start from the jump. So how I got involved with it. Okay, how I got involved, right? So I'm trying to think. Back in like December, like late December, probably. I don't remember if it was before or after Christmas, but one of my friends, shout out Timmy, you know, he's probably watching this. Yeah, my friend Timmy, he sent me a link, and he was like, "You already should apply for this," and it was basically saying that they were casting super fans of Kendrick Lamar to be a part of Super Bowl halftime show. So like it had like this application, and go on there, and it was asking things like your age, your name, your height, normal like little things about you, normal little diagnostics and whatnot. But at the end, they also wanted you to submit a video of yourself, and you basically had to showcase in 30 seconds, you have to showcase I think it said something along the lines of showcase your fan energy in the best way you could. So I'm not gonna show y'all like the video I sent in. I personally think it's a little cringe. Like I know some of y'all gonna be like, okay, it can't be that cringe if you got in the show, but like I'm not too fond of it. But you know, it's gonna be pay per view. If y'all wanna see it, you know what I'm saying? Send some money my way. I'll show it to you. You know what I'm saying? Not that serious. Alright, sorry about that. I had to get the mic. I hope the audio was not trash before this. Don't blame me if it was, guys. I'm sorry. I'm human. I make mistakes. So got the mic now. Hopefully I sound a little better. But yeah, so they also wanted to like know our build, I guess. So you had to like the video, you also had to like pose 3 times. Like I had to do like this. Like you're a model or some shit, you know what I mean? And when I was applying, it said on it that you're not applying for a dancing position. So initially I was a little confused, right? Like I was like, okay, we're gonna be in the halftime show, or supposed to be applying to the halftime show, but like you're not dancing. I didn't know what exactly it meant, but that kind of was like not true. Something that also was important, there was like certain requirements. Okay, those are the things I had to send in, but there's some requirements. For one, you had to be African American or black or mixed or something. I don't know. That's what it said. And then another thing was you couldn't be affiliated with any like talent agency or anything like already. You couldn't be a part of like SAG if you're like an actor or something. You couldn't be a part of anything like that. They just wanted people that weren't like branded already. So you know, everyday Joe's like your boy. Yeah. So like another important things to take into account. So I don't know, when I applied initially, I feel like I was like very hopeful. You know, I never really count myself out when it comes to, you know, big opportunities and whatnot, because you know I'm pretty confident in my abilities, and I just made sure that, you know, when I sent my video in, sent in my application, I was very I put my best foot forward, if you will. I put my best foot forward. Like I said, I'm not gonna show the video, but you had to do like the 30 seconds. You had to do it to like a Kendrick song. Like they said, choose your favorite Kendrick Lamar song and showcase your best fan energy for 30 seconds. So I just went with TV off, and to kind of give you a picture, so I'm not gonna show you. Like I said, I was kind of like dancing to the song at first, like getting hype, like, you know, but it's not enough. And then at the very end, like I was like, I kind of try hard at personally, but I spliced the video up, bro. I did the whole song and I like put in certain parts of the best parts of the song. And I was like, at the very end, I jumped out. I jumped in the frame and I had 2 mustard balls in my hand. I was like, mustard! See, this is why I don't want to show y'all this shit. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then, also you had to send in like a headshot, like a picture of you. So yeah. So once you did all that, like I said, they said it wasn't a dancing role. We kind of waited for a while, and let's see, like probably like I want to say like 3 weeks or so passed, and then it's like January now, and mind you, this Super Bowl happened February 9th, so that Sunday. So like in the application, I already told you how long the rehearsals are gonna be. They said the rehearsals are gonna be like 2 weeks, like basically 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl. So I'm starting to think like, when am I gonna hear something, or if I'm gonna hear something. Time's getting pretty close, and then sure, as fate would have it, I got an email saying that they received my application, blah blah, that they were reviewing it, and then even closer as time went on, I got another email, and they started asking me for like my measurements for my wardrobe and stuff like that. So I'm like looking like, hey, like, why I need to know how long and like my measurements and like my grave size and all that. I'm joking. They were asking for like my inseam and like my jacket size and pant size and shoe size and hat size and every size. So I was like wondering, like, I don't think if they weren't interested in me, they wouldn't want to know these things. So like either I already was in at this point, or they were just trying to like make final decisions based off like our measurements. I don't know why. I kind of like guesstimated because I didn't have like a measuring tape or ruler, and I tried to ask everyone around me, and no one had anything. Wasn't trying to buy anything. But thankfully I didn't sell because I got an email that I got the part, and I was casted as a tubes. That's what it was called. So I was kind of confused by that. And so as time goes on, we get emails about when it's gonna start, and yada yada. The first rehearsal was, like I said, like 2 weeks before the first Super Bowl. It was on a Monday, I believe. It started at like 5 or so. For those of you that don't know, maybe it's the first time seeing a video of mine or something. I'm in college. I go to Tulane University, and I'm a sophomore. So basically, like, it was like I went to my classes in the morning, and then by 5, I had to I caught an Uber to this place. It was like an off-site stadium, and we went there. As soon as we get there, like, this shit's like legit. Like, as soon as we get there, they like have us lined up in the line. They put these they put like a sticker around our phones. They put like a privacy sticker around our phones, so like that went like over your back camera, and then they had like a line that wrapped around and covered your front cameras as well. So they did not want you to take pictures of any shit going on in there, which, like, rightfully so. We did have to sign an NDA. So the whole time I was going through this, I had to keep it on the down low. I didn't even tell my fucking family that I got in. Like I took it like very seriously. I didn't tell anyone other than my friends who also got into it. That's another thing. 2 of my other friends did get into it. Timmy, my friend who sent it to me, and I sent it to my another friend, Miles, and we was all in it. Miles is another story though, because he didn't get casted as tubes. He got casted as a field cast. All right, I'm yapping a little bit. But anyways, yeah. So we get there, they cover our shit up, blah blah blah, and then we go and we sit in some stands, and we sit there for a while, and then they come out. The people that come out are like, they're like our supervisors. I want to say they're people that like in control, or people that like are running the operation, the halftime show, and some of those guys, they were saying like how they've been doing this shit for like the past 20 years. They've been doing it for like the past 20 halftime shows. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, they made a whole career out of this. It's actually cool. I knew it was really official though when one of the people was like British. Like, I feel like that says enough. She had a very thick British accent. So I kind of had like a, we're not in Kansas anymore total moment. So what they end up telling us, they tell us about our role. I don't remember if we did anything this day. No, yeah, we did. So tubes, we're tubes, right? So they break things down to us. The way they were telling us things when we first got there, they're like, we're telling you a little bit more every day. And that's kind of how they kind of looked up to that. Every day we went to rehearsal, we learned something more every day. So they didn't give us the whole spiel at once. So we were kind of confused even after the first rehearsal. All we did at the first rehearsal, they had us line up on the field and we all got numbered like PVC pipes and tube. These are tubes, which later in the show you'll see, if you watch the show, they were the light up like lines on the field. So before the, like during the setup, what we basically did is they had us like organized in a different way to where we would like march on the field, lay these down, straighten them out, and yeah, that's what the essential tubes job was. After hearing about this, I was like, damn, this is all we're doing. I obviously, you know, I was still grateful. I'm still in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, this really can't be it. Like, there's no reason for us to have like 2 weeks of rehearsals of just practicing laying down the tube. And it's like before the show even begins. Like, I was really confused by that. So the first rehearsal was on Monday, and then the second one was on Wednesday. And also, by the way, they fed us there, and we just also was paid. They fed us the first day. They gave us like Chick-fil-A. It was so good. It was so good. They gave us Chick-fil-A. It was fire. So I was watching them the whole time from that point on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I love some Chick-fil-A. I'm actually waiting on some right now while I'm making this video. Yeah. So after we got done practicing a little bit, they kind of have us like, they had us walk out to the music, and they did like a test shoot with like a drone or something, I think, if this was his day. But after a couple hours of this, I think we stayed there till like 8 or so, and we got out of there. And then they're like, okay, we'll send you an email for more information. And it's kind of a pattern continued, right? The second rehearsal we come, it's Wednesday, and there's way more people there. Right, so like tubes, there's like I'd say there's probably like around 100 tubes. There's like 100 of us, I think, like 100, 200. Now there's like at least 500, 600 people there now, and I'm like, or 400, I don't know, extra 400 people. I'm like really confused. I'm like, who are you guys? Where you come from? So apparently. Also, I'll talk about Miles again. Miles got casted as a field cast, and they had their first rehearsal that Tuesday in between, like when we didn't go. And the field cast was now there with us, the tubes. And what the field cast does is they basically were background dancers, right? So in the show, there's the people who are in the red, white, and blue, and then at the very end, the field cast comes out in all black. And we also learned this day that we technically are field cast too, but tubes is like our first like mode. So like we're the same as them, but we have like an extra job. So come to find out, we are dancing too. The only thing about our part that like they say we weren't dancing, but like we did end up dancing. It was like a freestyle dancing, right? The people that are in the Red, White, and Blue in the show, those were professional dancers flown in from LA, and they're all really cool people. Like I got a chance to talk to some of them. But yeah, they all have like established like careers in dancing or whatever. They're really, you know, they are the shit. Like they do that. So what we did, we practiced, and kind of like marked where we were gonna be on the field. We still like we didn't have like much knowledge of like when we were gonna come out or anything like that. We were just practicing with. They played a bunch of different songs, and yeah, so they did that. They kind of like orchestrated us on the field in different ways. They spread us out in different corners of the field. We all came out during Not Like Us and stayed for like, so we came out for during the last 2 songs. So Not Like Us and the TV Off. We were the black specs that covered all the like shapes on the stage. So like I was on the circle personally, and people are in the X, on the triangle, and the square. I'm gonna get my food real quick and I'll resume.
Hey, well, look though.
Package secure. Y'all know me, bro. I love me some Chick-fil-A. Hashtag not sponsored, but if y'all see this, y'all want to sponsor me? My pleasure. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I will get right. One more. Let me do this. Oh, shit. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I gotta take a little break. Just time slap this part of the video. Oh. Nah, bro. Chick-fil-A. This is one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. Pause. Chick-fil-A. The key lime frosted lemonade. Oh, good. That's fire, bro. That did not be seasonal. That needs to be a permanent addition. And that's criminal how good that is. That's too damn bad. Please, Mr. Kenny. That's what you look from, bro. I know I'm wilding. Okay, this is like a whole different video, bro. Like, this should be like. I know this thing just turned into like an ASMR speed mukbang. I'll take a little break from food. Now Chick-fil-A's out the way. Okay, fast forward. Every day they would feed us. They had like a 3-way rotation. They would give us like Chick-fil-A, Jimmy John's, Panera Bread, just included with the shift, if you will. Guys got there. We practiced doing our little freestyle dancing or whatever, and then by the next practice, started sending people the wardrobe. And so you lined up, and then make sure you had your sizing right. Tried on what did happen to be our official clothes, all black. Some like opium type Nike pants, and some black Chuck Taylor, some black Converse, with a nice, high quality, unbranded black hoodie. They wanted to be blacked out though, like I don't think they wanted the brands to show, but you know, that's what it was. We kind of just like end up going through the same motions for most of the week, and this off-site location. You show up, they cover your phone up, you go, we practice for a little bit, take a break for dinner, whatever feed us. Some people might get to the wardrobe, and then we get back to it, do our tubes, then practice the dance, and then we're out. We should be like 3 to 4 hours every night. For the first week, pretty chill. Then that Saturday, the dancers flew in from LA, and we moved from the offsite location to the Superdome. So now we're in the big boy room. We start practicing in there, right? We go to the Superdome, and the whole vibe is shifted. The whole vibe shifted. We go there, and for our homies watching this that were in the Super Bowl halftime show, y'all know, bro, me and all my homies, we hate the Yonder pouch. Yes. Our phone got sentenced to the Yonder pouch the instant we walked in that hole. The instant we walked into the Superdome, our phone got put into this pouch. So basically, the whole time we were there, your phone was in a pouch. You couldn't do anything on it. It wasn't just like you couldn't take pictures or anything. You couldn't be on your phone. It's top shelf, top secret. They didn't want nothing by the Super Bowl halftime show leaking. Understandably so. But yeah, we got to see a run through of the entire show pretty much, minus the actual talent being Kendrick, SZA, and Samuel Jackson and Serena Williams. But the next day, they pulled up, and from that point on, they were there pretty much every day for that whole next week. and we practiced up until that Thursday, and then we did it again. We did dress rehearsal on that last Thursday, and then that Sunday it was game time. It was showtime. Throughout this whole experience, got acknowledged by Kendrick. You know, the first day, that Sunday, he walked past us and hit us with a, you know, it's kind of aura. He's probably the hardest person to reach out of every person that was there. During rehearsal, I was able to meet Samuel L. Jackson. I dapped him up, said, big fan, and he said, appreciate you. Went by my ways. You know, I couldn't really have any full-on conversation with anybody. But also, throughout the whole thing, what's most important, y'all, I was around SZA like 6 times. 6 times, bro, 6 times. I hit her with a, and she said, "Love you too." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes I would get close to SZA, right? Like, not in a weird way or anything. Like I just be close to her and I want to say something, but it's like, I swear to God, chat. Like, I don't know why I said chat. I would get close to her, and I literally couldn't say anything. Like, my words would not come out, because I don't think I realized in person, like just this woman is just as gorgeous as she is on the screen. Even more amplified, if so to speak. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, I looked at her and like I got choked up. Like, she has aura. Like, if a person has aura, she has aura, bro. She was close to me, and I was oh, I wanted to say something so bad, bro. The whole time we asking my boys, like, oh my God, like, SZA, I could do you right. Blah, blah, boom, boom, boom. Just jokes. I'm so sorry I did that. Anyways, literally the last rehearsal, Serena Williams showed up. Y'all talked to her. Really close to her too. She's also stunning, beautiful, beautiful lady. We said hey to her. We weren't able to have like a full-on conversation or anything. No, it was a really amazing experience, seeing all this like come together and being a part of it the whole week, all these weeks before. And like, I don't know, it was like, it felt like a true once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm truly grateful that I was able to do this. I kind of want this video to be like an offset from the rest of my content. I'm also going to start taking my content in a different direction. Kind of. I don't know. It's kind of like a standalone. I know that this is going to pull in more like a different crowd than what I normally do. All in all, 10 out of 10 experience. I was able to meet some of my idols, and I met a lot of cool people along the way. I want to say shout out to Backlit. That's the company that ran it. Shout out Rock Nation. Shout out Kendrick. Shout out SZA. Shout out Serena. Shout out Samuel L. J. Goats, all very talented in what they do, and I just appreciate the opportunity. I know there's some people there, like, so another thing about it was that, like, you know, they didn't provide transportation or anything in the place, except for like the actual game day. We went to an offsite location and they bused us to the Superdome. And on the actual day, what actually ended up happening, we started an offsite location, we got changed in our wardrobe, we bused to Superdome. We got there probably in the first quarter, and we're just waiting. And then once second quarter starts, we go and we wait. Like, we're waiting under the stadium, like on the first, like on the ground level, where the players like go out at. There's like a whole like restricted access point back there, and they have like blocked off. And literally right when the game goes to halftime, they open it up, we run out there. The set people were setting their stuff up, and twos went out there, we set our stuff up, and we all wait in our corners until the show starts, and then we come out there and like us, turn up, cut it up a little bit, and we did our thing. It was amazing, like seeing that many people at once. I'm not here to convince you. I know the halftime show was very controversial, but I feel like it was a great message, and those who got it, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you to think one way or another, you know. Just take what you take. Yeah, that was my experience. If y'all have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Hit me up. Follow my other socials, Crispy Kenny _ on Instagram, Crispy Kenny on TikTok, Kenny's Archive on Snap. We wanna get personal. But yeah. That's me.
Yeah, baby! Yes, sir! Woo! Yeah!